If you're someone who likes to work with your laptop up and out of the way using an external keyboard and mouse, or maybe your laptop is a second screen, but maybe you've heard it's good for your mental health to see nature once in a while, have I got an easy DIY project for you. The Laptop Perch Terrarium. My name is Nicholas Johnson and this is the Space Warehouse. I mean, it's really just a matter of getting yourself a glass container and then stacking layers of rock, soil, some plants, moss, or whatever else you want to put inside. Then you dump in some water and it should maintain itself for weeks at a time. If you properly plug the top, people have made these little self-contained ecosystems last for years at a time without even adding water. Here is the process. I built this little succulent forest in a jar right here on this desk. For starters, I picked up all this stuff at the Home Depot for a total of about 40 bucks. I'm washing off all these river rocks just because they come out of the bag super dusty, a result of grinding on each other throughout their long journey from riverbed to truck bed and the many steps in between. Next, I readied a little pot of miracle-gro potting soil, just so this contained system is chock full of phosphate and nitrogen for the plants to chew on while they take root and set themselves up for the long haul in their new biocylinder. For the bottom layer, I've chosen river rocks. That way I can fill the bottom up with water without worrying about saturating the soil and potentially drowning the roots. I can always see if the whole system is maybe evaporating out too much and running low on water in general. The air conditioning system in your house will tend to sap the balance of humidity over time, where your terrarium's system would prefer to be more tropical and humid. You know, gaseous particles always moving from an area of high concentration to one of low concentration and all that. Above the rocks is where the next layer, the layer of nutrient-dense soil and the roots for the plants are going to live. So I'll plunk down the plants where I want them, and then I'll fill around them with soil to make a layer. Next, I'm cutting up little sections of sheet moss and then pressing them in around the plants. A lot of this is to make it look like a little lawn, but also they're going to hold moisture, and as the moss breaks down, it'll provide even more nutrients to keep the plants healthy. And finally, above the moss, I'm sprinkling in some little charcoal bits. Again, a lot of this is just for a certain aesthetic that I'm going for, but in addition to that, it will add yet another layer of protection, stopping even more light from getting too far down into the roots. Add a little filtration and some more micronutrients that the plants will eventually get to take advantage of. And then finally, what DIY project is complete without pulling out the glue gun? I'm attaching a ring of LED lights around the very top of my jug to display this small world that I've made, and also to give them what they need to undergo the process of photosynthesis. I'm hiding the light strip itself with a strip of black gaff tape, so you see the light from behind it, but you don't see the light source itself. And also, this one came with a little remote, so you can dim it or turn it off and on at your will, at your leisure. I'm going to put a little Amazon affiliate link in the bottom of the comments to a terrarium kit. It's only like 25 bucks on Amazon, and it comes with each one of these little things, and then you just go get some succulent plants from your local hardware store. And really, you can toss this thing together in like 10 minutes. And that's it. A tiny world, an ecosystem, and no doubt thousands of tiny little microorganisms you can't even see, whose lives are forever changed and on display on my desk. I love it already. Terrariums.